Hey, what's up guys, Anboni here, and today I'm gonna show you just how much damage you can do as a Shadow Priest in RBGs, playing obviously Edge of Insanity. I think that it is the best spec to go for RBGs, it does the most damage. So here's the spec, you got Edge of Insanity, and then in normal talents it's the standard Edge of Insanity spec with Misery, and the reason why I go Misery is because it actually like halves the duration, the time you take to dot everything. Because Vampiric Touch is a 1.5 second cast, and then your global cooldown with 0 haste is 1.5 second cast. So if you cast Vampiric Touch followed by an instant Shadow Word Pain, it takes you 3 seconds until you can cast the same dots on another person. Whereas with Misery, you just cast Vampiric Touch once, so it's a 1.5 second cast with no haste, and then you can just do it again. So it's effectively half the duration. So the way you want to play the spec is you want to first get to that Edge of Insanity. So I'm going to start with a random Shadow Crash. I don't even care if I hit anything with it. I just want the 50 Insanity, 15, and then into a Mind Blast. And now I've got 30. So I'm going to start casting Vampiric Touch on everything and everyone. And once I get enough dots out, I'm going to press my Vampiric Embrace. And check out how much healing I actually do. Like, look around me, see all the green numbers. Siphoned as well, Mind Bomb. Just use everything off the start. And now I'm feeling pretty confident I can push in since I have VT on everyone and I'm getting this massive hot. It's okay to just push in. I don't think I'm gonna die. So I just go in and I just literally dot everything I see. I have this add-on here in the bottom left called the Trophy GCD, which shows you like the buttons I press. And as you can see, like the rotation is not rocket science. And here I go with a Mind Bomb into a Shadow Crash on the backline on their healers, and I get them pretty low, but then one of the monks presses his Revive, I believe it's called, like the AoE Dispel, and yeah, it kinda sucks. I need to reapply my dots on everyone, but it's okay, like what else is there to do? So I'm just literally looking who doesn't have dots and just refreshing them, and that's all I do. And now I have a Mind Bomb and a Shadow Crash ready again, so I should use them, but apparently I've got other priorities like dotting everything and reapplying my dots. And I go for a random Shadow Crash here because I noticed a lot of people are very low, and it was worth it because I get like basically 2 kills with it. It would have been better if I maybe Mind Bombed as well, so I make sure I land it, but it's okay because we pretty much cleared them here, so we wiped them. GG. And I realized I didn't use my Shadow Fiend, my Siphon, sorry, at all. So I just pop it here to get to this Paladin and into a Mind Bomb, and he's dead. So I'm actually very surprised because I see a Hunter. A Hunter. I think he's a Marksman. I believe he has to be Marksman to do that much damage. So basically, the only class that can compare to a Shadow Priest in damage is Boomkin. Boomkins should be top damage most of the time. It really depends on the BG. If it's a small BG, then Boomkins will have the upper hand because they just put a Starfall down and like everybody sits in the Starfall. Small BG would be like Silver Shard Mines, and even Eye of the Storm if we fight in the middle like we just did, because they can just put the AoE there and everybody sits in it. But Hunter, that's a surprise. But on a large map, it's a bit different. Shadow Priests should be top damage there. And here we go again. This is pretty much a copy of what happened before. I'm gonna go with the Mind Bomb and the Shadow Crash just to put them on cooldown, and then I just look around and I just dot everything. I'm gonna Will of the Forsaken at Fear because I wanna whore out the damage, and everything has dots now. And I wish I had a Mind Bomb and the Shadow Crash, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna pop a Shadow Fiend randomly. I'm not playing exactly extremely well, I'll be honest. I know I'm really rusty, but I'm just trying to top beaters honestly. And yeah, it's going pretty well, I'd say. Again, one of the monks used his revive, so I need to redot everyone, which is annoying. And here I go for a random Shadow Crash, a Mind Bomb into Shadow Crash, which didn't do too much because, he had a monk healing him. But we're wiping them again, so it's okay. And also, by the way, keep in mind that I'm using my Vampiric Embrace whenever I have dots on everyone, just to make sure. It actually helps a lot. Like, I'm doing a ton of healing with Vampiric Embrace. One thing I could do a lot better in this BG, and I think, I actually didn't do it at all yet, is Mass Dispel. I should definitely Mass Dispel pretty much on cooldown, especially since they have a Shadow Priest as well, and this is the guy. So I'm stuck in this 1v2 mini skirmish here with the Shadow Priest and the Monk. So I'm gonna dot the Priest, I'm gonna kill his Psyfiend, and I'm gonna try to one-shot this Priest with a Mind Bomb, Psyfiend, Shadow Fiend. He silences me, I'm gonna trinket it, I'm gonna silence his healer, and I'm literally pumping everything I have in the Shadow Priest, and I get some help from my own Disc Priest in the end, and we actually managed to kill him. GG, proper 1v2. So I'm pretty sure that we're gonna like completely kill, like easily win this BG now, because we ran 2 flags already, and I can afford to push it. Like, look how far in I am. I'm literally tanking 2 melees now, and my HP is not moving. Well, yeah, I guess I have 3 healers healing me, so maybe that's why. But I'm pretty happy with this. I'm sure we're gonna win this BG, or are we? So I get a clutch Shadow Crash here. It barely hit that Monk. But again, the Paladin was right behind him, so I didn't get much value out of that. And I get blinded here. Feels pretty bad, man. And I'm top damage and I'm happy. But then I realize, you know, we have no more bases. We actually lost all our bases. So it's 2-0, soon to be 4-0. So I turn my chat back on, because I play without chat when I record. And you know, I'm trying to do some damage, and I see like this shitstorm in chat, and I'm like, oh hell no, I am not dealing with that, so I'm just gonna turn this right back off. And I'm gonna try to win the BG, like I'm gonna try to focus now. So we go for a sick Mind Bomb here on their Mistweaver Monk. Got a triple Shadow Crash, and on my Boomkin landed a Full Moon. I have Psyfiend, and the Silence in that Monk, so the Monk does go down, and it's just a matter of time now until we clear these guys. And my Priest there is having some fun with mind control on their Paladin. I'm not sure what he's trying to do with that. Gonna try to dot him here, and he gets mind controlled. I'm like, okay. And then we eventually clear them, and we're gonna run the flag again. But as you can see, it is now 4-0, and I'm like, okay, maybe damage is not exactly that important. Although, I mean, of course it is. So I say, okay, I'm just gonna go in and capture a flag on my own. And I see that flag there at Mage Tower. No one's there. I mean, so it seems. And I just run over there, and I get it. Easy game. So it's me and my Boomkin buddy defending the flag. Well, actually it's just me now, because the Boomkin decides to leave. And I would really like to leave as well, to just whore more damage. But, you know, I really want to win as well, because the first win of the day gives you 400,000 artifact power. 400,000! And, yeah, I really want that. So I'll just stay here, I'll defend. I'm not doing too bad in damage. As you can see, it's just me and Boomkins. And then, yeah, I mean, you'll see by the end how it looks, what it looks like. But usually, as I said, on small BGs, Boomkins and even DKs and even Demon Hunters can be top damage on a really like small, you know, clumped fight. But on a more open, wide fights, Shadow Priests have the upper hand, I think. So this Demon Hunter decides to, you know, be a hero. I get a Mind Bomb on him, a Shadow Fiend, a Psyfiend, and a Tentacle. And I just spam damage, and he completely ignores me and runs to my Boomkin. And I'm kind of sad. Feel kind of sad. I popped everything and I got completely ignored. So I just kill him. Okay. And then there they are. They have both their healers and a Demon Hunter. And I say in raid, you know, Mage Tower. We need help at Mage Tower. And we got 2 bases back, so I actually want to win now. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna try to stall as long as we can. I know I'm pretty tanky, decently tanky, with my Vampiric touches on 3 targets at least. And I don't think I'm gonna kill anything with 2 Mistweavers, so I'm just trying to do damage. I mean, I'm doing damage and I'm trying to stop them from capping, that's it. And you can see the Demon Hunter stops to me now, and my HP literally does not move. Like, it barely moves. And of course, I know if he were to stay on me like longer, or if he were to pop any cooldowns, of course my Vampiric touches would not be enough to keep me alive. But I'm saying, you know, it does help, and this was only on 3 targets. I mean, imagine what it's like when I have it on 10 targets. So I get a really fat stun here into a Shadow Crash, but I guess everybody triggered by stun, and my Shadow Crash doesn't hit anyone. And it's also a hunter that joins in now for us. So it's 3-on-3, we have 3 DPS and they have 2 healers and 1 DPS. And like it's kind of a stalemate. My Boomkin's kind of dying. Their demon hunter pops Metamorphosis. And I'm trying to keep my Boomkin up now. I'm spamming some heals because I know that once he's dead, I'm next. And I get incapped and the Boomkin does go down and the demon hunter's targeting me. And here we go. And I'm okay with this. Now I'm taking a lot of damage, so I'm going to disperse and cancel it immediately because I realize no one's attacking me anymore. I ask in chat, you know, for help on Mage Tower once again, and we're gonna try to actually kill this demon hunter. I see the trap, so I say, okay, this is the time. I guess he's bursting, so I pop my my Scyfiend, and we get a stun on the monk, and I guess Scyfiend and my silence on the monk was enough to actually kill the demon hunter, and we get him down. Happy days. But now I'm really low and the Shadow Priest wants me, so I'm gonna line of sight the best I can and try to stay alive. And I'm also gonna try to dot everything again for that survivability and to do some damage, horde damage. And again, I'm just line of sighting and healing myself. Try to not die, but I think we'll be fine now. We have a Boomkin and our Boomkin is back. Though my hunter is getting really low, you can see him there. He's actually, I don't know if I can save him. Do I save him or does he die? I think he dies. He's gonna die. Yeah, he's dead. Rip. But now they're retreating. I guess they realized they can't handle me and the Boomkin. And I see the priest dispersing there for no reason. So I say, hey, I'm gonna kill him. So I pop my Scyfiend, I stun him, I go for a Shadow Crash, and I realize it's on cooldown, and then I'm sad. And you know, one-on-one playing Edge of Insanity, it's not as strong as having void form, obviously. If you go in void form and you spam those void bolts, that's way too much. That's a lot more damage. So I'm just doing some damage here and looking behind just to see if someone's trying to ninja cap. But my hunter's there, so I think we'll be okay. But I don't want to push in too much. And then I turn around and I see my Boomkin actually did push. I'm trying to save him, and it's too late for my Boomkin. He dies. And now they have a DK, the Shadow Priest, and the Monk. You know, it's time for round 2, and it's just me and the hunter. And I know this is a fight week. I cannot win. Like a DK is way too much, especially if he goes for me straight away like he did. He pops everything on me, so I instantly disperse just to like get him off me, and it works for a little bit. But my hunter also uses his turtle thing, and DK is back on me, and I'm gonna mind control him here, and he makes a big mistake by gripping me to cancel my cast. He should have saved grip and just grip me now, and then I silence the priest. The priest is playing adaptation, so it doesn't really bother him. But then he gets put into, I think it's like a trap from the hunter or something. Then I get silenced, I get blinded, I get CC'd, and I realize we have our Boomkin friend back. So it's like we're literally just hanging on, trying to not die, and try and stop them from casting here. I'm just spamming damage whenever I can, and I did break that trap, I know, but the rogue also trinketed. He didn't realize it, so it's okay, it's not a problem. And I am kind of running out of steam. I have no dispersion, I have a lot of melee on me. I managed to throw the DK down, but I go down as well. And now we're back in the graveyard. Now the good news is I'm top damage and we have 3-1 bases and we're pretty close to winning. I mean, we do lose Mage Tower, so it's back to, you know, being 2-2 bases, but we'll be fine. So I res here, I hop on my PvE mount, which is actually a really cool mount. I love this mount, I think it looks great. It doesn't match my transmog at all, but who cares. So the bad part when you die, if you play this spec, is you have to grind your insanity again. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna press my Shadow Crash, try to get some people with it. And here's a nice trick you can do if you want to get insanity fast. You can use binds here. See, since I'm hitting like 3 targets, my insanity like generates really fast, and it would be even faster if I were to hit more targets. So I'm almost at 100 again, so I think, yeah, this is close enough. So I start just dotting. I just start dotting, and here, see, I should be mass dispelling here because look at how many people have Vampiric Touch and Shadow Pain from the enemy Shadow Priest. I should definitely be mass dispelling on cooldown pretty much, and I get a really fat Shadow Crash here, and Mind Bomb as well. And I have all my Psi Fiends, Shadow Fiends, all my Fiends on that Priest, and he will actually survive apparently. So it's time to just hoard damage. It's damage hoarding time, because we're gonna win really soon, I feel like, unless we lose bases again. So I'm just gonna stay here in the middle. I don't care. I'm just gonna click everyone and just press Vampiric Touch. That's nothing. That's all I'm gonna do now. I'm also pressing my Vampiric Embrace because I have dots on a lot of people and it helps with healing like a lot. Like, look at those numbers. There's numbers everywhere. And talking about numbers, just imagine what that Boomkin is seeing right now. Like, look at those stars, man. There's stars falling everywhere. I somehow even have 2 sets of VTs. I think one of them was reflected. And a lot of times I will disperse just to feint people off me. So if I have melee swapping to me, I will disperse just to get them off and then instantly cancel it. Well, not instantly cancel it, but cancel it as soon as they go away, you know? And I'm just refreshing dots and pressing Shadow Crash whenever I can. That was a pretty decent Shadow Crash. If I were to hit that Boomkin, he would have died, but it doesn't matter because he dies anyway. And we clear them yet again. Like, we did so much damage in these small fights. We have 2 Boomkins, so that might be a reason why. And here is the scoreboard. We win, woo! And me and the Boomkin did insane damage, like a lot more damage than everyone else. And keep in mind, I was defending a base for more than half the BG. But anyway, at least we won 400,000 AP. Feels good, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now go out there, get your 400,000 AP, and yeah, do some damage. And I'll catch you guys next time. See ya!